Hello, hope you're well. This is an ice cream maker, and not just any ice cream maker. That is an ice cream maker I picked up the other day on a shelf. Ooh. 20 quid, reduced to 15, reduced to 10. A £10 ice cream making machine.
Cheapo.
£10 for this, that is an absolute bargain. It's a ½ litre capacity, so it's not like the biggest ice cream maker. Like this one there, that's the same size, and it is £100 by a well-known brand, I have to admit. And of course you can make ice cream in a Ziploc bag. You don't even need a machine, but I love the simplicity of this. So we're gonna do 3 recipes from this today, and the last one's quite quirky. So I've already jumped ahead actually with an ice cream maker. You do need to be prepared. So that is everything other than the main thing, which is a freezer bowl. We've got the power plug and the main thing that stirs it with a paddle thing in there. And this is basically the instructions. And in there is nothing other than warranties and warnings, which is quite rare. Normally you get like a base recipe with it. So maybe that's where they've saved a little bit of money, because they sent you to a website. Yeah, an actual PDF. And then there was a couple of recipes in there. There was only 4 recipes, and the first one was a mint choc chip ice cream. So we will do that, but let me show you the bowl. Yep, here it is. Oh my gosh, is my drawer gonna fall out? It's gonna be okay. In the freezer is the bowl that makes it happen. I like the color on it. The outside is okay to hold, but I'm not gonna put my hand in that bit there, because that is the good stuff. Dumb and Dumber territory. But actually, do you know what? £10 ice cream maker, I need to come clean. I've actually got 2 more because I can't be bothered to wait for these to freeze again. These have all been freezing overnight. And each of these I'm going to give away to a random patron. So that is if they work and I don't break them. But while I'm on the subject of giveaways, this is Pat's last video. Sam on Patreon, I've just signed it for Sam, is going to be getting that through the post in the next couple of days. So any new cardboard cutout ideas, I've had a seal one. Bayer, actual seal, Bayer, Stuart Ashen, Warwick Davis, loads of different random, and one of myself, or Boston. Let me know down below. Right, let's ice cream up with their first recipe. It's kind of like what the actual size of Ben & Jerry's ice cream, 500ml. That's what that used to be. They're slightly smaller now. So there is a little bit of a catch here. I said it was a 500ml bowl, and the recipe is telling me this is the base mix. I mean, obviously we've done it before. There's lots of different base mixes. You can make 50ml of cream, 50ml of milk. It's telling me in total 100ml of sort of liquid in a 500ml bowl. Maybe with the freezing and the volume, and it will kind of expand, and that's it. But we've got a 500ml bowl potentially, and we're filling it with a paddle and this. Doesn't look very mint choc chip ice cream yet, does it? 12 grams of icing sugar, which is not a lot. I mean, you literally sneeze and you come out with more icing sugar than that. The cream and milk mixture in there. This is some mint extract. Gee, why have I gone down this route of like drinking extracts at the moment? Wow. I feel like someone's just completely slathered me in Vicks Vapor Rub like for 24 hours. Wow, can't see. Ugh. Right, it's saying to use grated chocolate, but I like the idea of using chocolate chips. Now, I don't know about you, but I have never seen mint choc chip ice cream that is not green. It didn't tell me to do this, but I'm gonna do it anyway. That suddenly looks a lot more mint choc chippy, doesn't it? But that's not much mix at all, is it? Oh my gosh. It's the perfect thing, you know, like a whole like Bridget Jones when someone's like split up and they eat a tub of ice cream. They're like, oh, I'll make you some of this. It's like once you go to cinema, I'll get like those tiny portions. Approximately 12 hours before making ice cream, place the fast freezing bowl in the freezer to chill. So that's what we've done, as you saw. Prepare the ice cream of choice and place it in the fridge to cool. Oh yeah, so I've just done that. I'm glad we did that. That will help it, yeah? Pour the ice cream mixture into the fast freezing bowl, but make sure there's a 4cm gap between the mixture and the top. And oh wow, that really does look quite small now. But that is only filling that bowl, like nowhere near the top. This is a recipe from their website. Stick that down on there, and I think it's got like a little groove that it locks into. Are you ready? Let's peppermint ice cream. Doesn't say how long. Oh no, my phone didn't. Well, my phone should. And my only fear, oh my gosh! What the? Did you see that? It felt like something just snapped. What the heck is going on there? Let's try again. Let the paddle run the ice cream around until it reaches the desired consistency, and then place the bowl back in the freezer until you want to eat it. What are you doing? Oh my gosh, I come back in. I went to try and go get, you've seen my ice cream maker before. I'll come back and it's like doing this again. What the heck is going on? I can see why it's 10 quid now. But the good news is, look at this. That actually looks, oh, it's quite a light texture. Oh, I put quite a lot of peppermint extract in that, didn't I? And it's given me like flashbacks. That's actually done quite well, but look how much is in there. Like 100%, get way, way more than that. I mean, it has touched, and this is the bit that freezes the ice cream. It's this part here is deceptive. That isn't going to do anything because that's where the housing sits. But we could definitely double that, 100%. I'm so certain of that. And I'll keep this in the freezer because I have got a lot more. In fact, a whole pineapple's worth more. If this even works, we're gonna do a pineapple sorbet. I love a vessel where you eat from the thing that it's come from, you know, where, like a bread bowl, for example, where you can have your soup or whatever served in it and then literally consume it. Or burrito in the most simplest form. And it's such a simple thing. I don't need a plate, a bowl, amazing. So we're gonna slice this pineapple downwards, scoop the chunks out, and hopefully serve a pineapple sorbet in it. That could make it look pretty darn awesome. There we go. We can scoop this out now and put it back in, hopefully with enhanced Flavor Town £10 budget ice cream maker enhancement. Oh, beautiful. Look at that. Just gonna whiz that up. All right, the pineapple should be sweet enough. He says he dumps 4 spoonfuls of sugar. So water to help bond it. Mr. Bond, and some lemon juice as a little citrus kick. Again, I'm gonna have to chill this as well. We had pretty much half that amount for the ice cream and we definitely had space. So let's chill this up and get it ready. So the mix is currently in the freezer. With it being a smaller amount, it might not need that much time, but every second in there effectively is gonna help it. I could serve it in there as soon as it's done, if it works, but then I'd be stuck trying to fit half a pineapple in my freezer, which is now completely full with 3 of those bowls anyway. So we're running out of space. Sorry, mate, we'll do that at the end, all right? It's chunky, it's cold. Ooh, still a fair bit of space at the top though. Look at that. I think we're going to be okay. I'll just try and put, no, maybe I'll just let it do its thing. Do you see that? It pushed forward, it locked itself into place. Come on mate, sorbet for me. Pat's just said, thinks it needs a bit of milk in there. Oh my gosh. That is looking great. Yeah, that is really nice. I'm not gonna try it. I'm gonna get this in the freezer and we've got one more, a quirky one that I'm desperate to show you. There's a couple of different ways to make ice cream, and of course you can do frozen yogurt, and we've done the sorbet. Like I say, you can even whiz up a frozen banana and that makes an ice cream. But one thing we haven't sort of done so far, and the final one, is a custard. Now, the custard base mix is gonna be blended with something that you might know. Sweet corn. Sweet corn ice cream. This is a recipe I got sent a while ago. I was like, I will find a way to try this out. To me, it sounds amazing. It smells like stale breakfast cereal. Someone asked me to describe my my YouTube channel or why I do this the other day, and it was like, because I'm just inquisitive about food. I think that's the thing, it just always evolves, doesn't it, right? Like sweet corn ice cream, like, someone's got to try it, right? Ooh, I like sweet corn, so it's not too bad, it's just very weird. Our sweet corn goes in there. Oh wow, look at that, you big neon thing. Hello. And for now, it's just being joined by milk, and already that is a massive amount. Gonna need a bigger ice cream maker. We are gonna just stir this through and just warming it effectively, because if we don't, it will scorch the bottom of the pan. Mrs. B will turn into Sarah Connor. She's on a sophisticated mission to sort of stop all milk burning in every saucepan. We warm it up to just up to a Susan Boyle. Cardboard cut out of Susan Boyle and seal. It's happening. Down on here, okay, just to rest. And that, I obviously do the videos cheap versus steep. that is gonna steep, okay? And I first heard of that phrase from Heston Blumenthal. He told me in the supermarket when I bumped into him, I'm like, right, mate? No, basically, when you take like any sort of fluid up to almost boiling point and then you have something in it, in this case, sweet corn, by sitting it and submerging it in there to steep almost at boiling temperature, you're drawing some of those flavors out. So we're actually gonna sieve out most of those chunks, but we're hopefully steeping right now. We're steeping. I don't know if there's a cheaping. Maybe there isn't. We're steeping that flavour from the sweet corn into that base milk right now. Dung, 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 dung. Head whisk is here. Whilst that is steeping, we can crack on. In here are 4 egg yolks. Yolks only. There are 4, honestly, I promise, except one of them exploded. Thank you. Thank you very much. Sugar. Wow. Someone left the whisk on high, on turbo mode. Classic. There we go. Lovely jubbly. If you've got any weird ice creams that you've seen, I know there's sort of like ketchup ones and stuff like that as well, as I add some double cream in. Do let me know. Starting to form this custard. I'm gonna pour our mix through. Okay, so we've just left with that sweet corn flavour. Now, if I don't like this, I might add some of this in. I'm going to reserve that because I feel like sweet corn ice cream, oh, that does really smell. I feel like sweet corn ice cream should have sweet corn chunks in it, you know, like chocolate chips. Okay, that is extremely corny. I feel in my mind you'd want me to put chunks in, okay, and that's where I'm going to go. But like a third of the mixture, okay, a couple of teaspoons worth, just to give that texture in there, and like to be like, you know, oh, what's that bit in there? So it's on a steady heat. I'm gonna slowly stream in our creamy mixture with the egg yolks and the sugar, whisking as I go. This is really hard because there's a camera in the way. This is so an unnatural position for me to stand. It is a really intense sweet corn smell. I hope this is worth it. Okay, beautiful. I'm now pouring this mixture into a jug, but I will put this out in my garage so it can cool down a little quicker for us. So then we can cool it again. Wow, okay, let's just let it cool down. Quirky, very quirky. Wow. All right, it has been 90 minutes. It took a while to cool down and then it's gone in the fridge. Look, it's quite curdy. And I'm taking that quite high because I want a lot of it. That is churning away. What's amazing to me is how much we actually loaded that up, and the recipe that was not even came with it on that PDF sort of said like 100 ml. I think we've gone about 400, like right to the top with that there, and it's absolutely fine. It's like a £10 bargain. Right, I'm gonna turn that off, get it in the freezer, and it's time for a taste test. Nice, easy start.
Ooh, that smells minty. Oh, it's cold.
It is cold.
Oh.
Oh no, sorry. I put way too much mint extract in that.
It's not too bad. It's got like a sour taste. Maybe that is because you put too much in.
Well, that's a good start, isn't it?
It's minty.
It's ice cream though, it's made it well, hasn't it?
Yeah.
For a machine that costs 10 quid.
You get very little portions though, don't you? Oh, look, it's like we're on holiday.
It is. Pineapple sorbet in there.
Oh,
okay.
Clever idea.
Ah, that pineapple is cold.
That is nice.
Is it? Pineapple.
It's like minty pineapple. I think we probably should have had this first.
I was going to say, should I put the mint extract in it? I said it needed some mint maybe. Mmm.
I like that a lot.
And you're getting like the texture of the pineapple, like the fibrousness.
Little pineapple chunks.
Yeah, that is in there, because that's all it is. It's just a whizzed up pineapple, so it actually feels like it.
Is that literally all it is, whizzed up pineapple?
Well, there's a bit of extra bits in there, a little bit of water, a little bit of sugar, and a teeny bit of lemon, which you can't taste at all. It doesn't need to be there. It just works. So, the next one, I think you're gonna love it.
Ooh.
Oh, looks good, right?
Oh, is that like some kind of cool honeycomb or something?
Yeah, a bit like that.
Smells weird.
Does it? Well, it needs a topping.
Oh, that looks like sweet corn.
That's because, my friend, it is sweet corn. This is sweet corn ice cream, all right?
Why would you ever think to make sweet corn ice cream?
Did you try some?
Yeah.
Do you not like it? That is bizarre. But
it's kind of like popcorn.
Yeah. It's like a buttery, creamy, custardy popcorn. The actual pieces of sweet corn weren't supposed to be in there.
And I got bits of sweet corn stuck in my teeth.
Mmm. That's actually really nice. Do you not like it?
No. Oh, it makes me feel quite queasy.
Really? Oh, I really like that. That's amazing.
Oh, no.
No? Favourite one being the pineapple then, eh?
Yeah.
Well, folks, the winner wasn't that today. We proved £10. 1 of 3. Ice cream maker, absolute bargain. But thanks so much for the support. You don't want this?
It has actually made me feel quite sick. Oh.
Thank you to all the names on the screen that support the channel on Patreon, and I recently launched Discord if you fancy checking that out. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to share it with someone you think might enjoy it, and maybe consider getting one of these ice cream makers or not at all. Sweet corn ice cream is for life, not just for this video.